Hey guys, I finally managed to make another video. So today I'm going to show you a bit of how I created this stylized 3D model based on a concept art by Neko on Artstation. I wanted to try something more cartoonish with interesting shapes, a new challenge for me. That's why I thought this concept art was perfect. Sometimes I start with primitive objects, that's my usual pipeline, but this time I began by messing around with a 3D path based in ZBrush. Why? I don't know. My brain said yes and I just did it. I tend to follow the same rules all the time, but this time I broke them. Wild, I know. I wanted to go fast. Why? Again, I don't know, but for this project my goal was to make high quality model quickly. Was I stressing myself? Of course, classic me. Anyway, I think you're familiar with the next steps. They're pretty much always the same. K build up to add volumes, inflate sometimes, smooth here and there, sharpen some edges with H polish, and of course the almighty damn standard brush. Once I had a decent pace, I started refining everything, finding the best shapes and adding details. I realized the neck and shirt base would be easier to do it in Blender, so I did that, and then I re-imported it into ZBrush. Honestly, I don't have much more to say about the modeling part. I occasionally threw in the real concept art to match the volumes better, and that was it. This model was tricky because it's super asymmetrical, and when I turned the camera, well, it didn't always look great, yep. So I was like, I want it to look exactly like the concept art, but I also want it to look good from every angle. Dang it. So yeah, from this point on, the rest of the video is just me adjusting the post over and over, fighting with the proportions. Once I was satisfied-ish with how it looked, I started adding color to the eyes, which I think is the most important part for expression, and then colored the rest of the model. And yes, more shape adjustments. For the coloring part, I decided to do everything in ZBrush, polypaint included. This was a challenge because I'm used to Substance Painter, and it's been a while since the last project I did a full complex hand-painted textures on ZBrush. Maybe I never actually did one, I don't recall. Anyways, I had fun remembering how to use the masking AI options and more. And here it is, the final result. Of course I wanted to spend infinite hours refining every little corner, but it didn't need to go that far. As artists, we have to know when to stop or we'll spend eternity tweaking one piece. From this point on, it's just me rendering the bust and trying to get the beauty shot, showing the best of this model, yes! And this is the final result of... What is happening? Yep, my friend and I gave him a name, and I hope the concept artist doesn't mind.
¿Qué te parece?
If you like the final result, you can check out more renders on my social media, especially on Artstation. I usually upload reels and behind the scenes stuff everywhere, but sometimes there's more content or stories on some platforms. So it will be awesome if you follow me there too. Then you have all the links on the description and of course on my YouTube profile. Let's see if this one reaches more people. And maybe I get that job offer or something. I'm still fighting. Bye!